You know what I appreciate about you, Soon? You are not greedy in the wrong direction. Some of your colleagues, I have worked with 3 banks before this one. They want everything immediately. They cannot think past the next quarter. But you think in seasons. You are too kind, Alhaji. I am precise. There is a difference. The import contract cycle runs 14 months. Funds come through your institution, wrote as trade finance settlements, completely legitimate in the face. Your job is to ensure the accounts are structured correctly and that the compliance flags do not become conversations. In return, your share of each cycle is 40%. 40% of what number are we discussing? The first cycle, conservatively, 120 million naira. After costs, I would need 45, not 40. The compliance architecture alone requires 42. And we do not negotiate again after today. Agreed. Alhaji, my friend, you are still in the office? I keep telling you, at your age you should be resting. Energy is capital. You said you were sending the Cycle 3 disbursement tonight. I have been waiting since 6 o'clock. Yes, that is actually why I'm calling. You see, there has been a small restructuring on our end. The network has expanded, new partners in Kano and Port Harcourt, which means operational costs have also expanded. So for this cycle, your percentage will be adjusted. Adjusted to what number, Alhaji? 15%, which, I want to be clear, on a cycle this size is still a very... We agreed 42. 3 years ago, in this building, you said we do not negotiate again after that day. And that was 3 years ago, soon. Situations evolve. You are a businessman. You understand that terms are... I structured 3 compliance bypasses for you. I falsified transaction narratives across 11 accounts. I flagged down 2 internal audits personally. 15% is not an adjustment, Alhaji. It is an insult. And what you are describing right now is a confession. So I would choose your next words the way a careful man chooses where to step on wet ground. I will send you a message when I have thought about your offer. Good man. Sleep well. We will talk tomorrow.
Dark apartment. Sheung at his kitchen table, laptop open. 3 empty bottles of malt beside him. He is not drunk. He does not drink alcohol. A detail that has always mildly amused Alhaji, who considers it an affectation. On the screen, the EFCC online portal. Whistleblower Protection Unit. Confidential submission. He has been staring at it for 40 minutes. He knows what submitting means. He has thought through every consequence. His career, his freedom, the exposure of his own role, the weight of 3 years of careful, profitable silence. He is not naive. He knows the EFCC does not rescue accomplices. He knows he will not walk away clean. But he also knows that Alhaji just offered him 15% of nothing. Because when a man of Alhaji's construction decides you are no longer useful, 15% becomes 0. And 0 becomes a problem that requires a different kind of solution. Sheung has seen how Alhaji solves problems. He begins to type.
The third cycle was the largest, 210 million naira across 9 fictitious import contracts. I have the corresponding numbers between the operation accounts and the beneficiary wallets in Dubai and London. I can also tell you that the man who signed the CBN waivers is currently sitting in the Central Bank's Monetary Policy Committee. But that is a different conversation. I want it on record that I am making this disclosure voluntarily, under the EFCC Whistleblower Protection Framework, and that I am prepared to testify if required. I am also requesting formal consideration for the informant recovery provision, the 30% remittance for funds recovered directly from intelligence I provide.
The office has been emptied with startling speed. EFCC officers move through it like a tide, pulling hard drives, boxing files, photographing fixtures. Alhaji's portrait on the wall watches all of it, unchanged, smiling with the permanent confidence of a man who was photographed before he understood what was coming. Alhaji himself is not in the building. He left 3 days ago, a Friday, quietly, on a scheduled trip to Dubai that has not been followed by a return booking. His phones are off. His gate man told the officers, with genuine helplessness, that he does not know when Oga is coming back. In Abuja, the investigation continues. The numbers are extraordinary. 473 million naira recovered or traced across 3 countries, 3 years, 1 banker, 1 customer, and 1 insurance policy on a USB drive. Sheung is packing, not running, packing, with the deliberate organization of a man who is finished with 1 chapter and preparing for the next. 2 suitcases open on the bed, books in a box. His work suits hang untouched. He is not taking them. On the kitchen counter, an official letter from the EFCC, dated 3 days ago. The letterhead formal and plain, the language bureaucratic and final. He has read it 11 times. It confirms formal whistleblower award, 30% of recovered assets, a number that, when the arithmetic is done, sits somewhere above 140 million naira. The money will transfer in tranches over 18 months, pending final asset liquidation. His cooperation has been noted. His bank employment has been terminated by Apex Continental Bank pending internal investigation. He is not under criminal prosecution, for now. He folds the letter, puts it in the box with the books. His phone rings. Unknown number. He looks at it for a long moment. He does not recognize the number, but he recognizes the area code. Dubai. He sends it to voicemail. After a beat, he sends a text instead, not to the unknown number, but to his lawyer.
Received a call from a Dubai number. Please note for the record and advise if EFCC should be informed. I am leaving Lagos today. Will be in Abuja by evening.
He sets the phone down, looks around the apartment, the way a person looks at a place they are leaving, absorbing it without sentiment, just fact. This is where things ended. This is where they began again. He closes the first suitcase, zips the second, picks up his keys. The bridge at evening is exactly what it always is. Too long, too full. Moving in the incremental negotiated way that Lagos traffic moves. Inches, stop. Inches, stop. The city's eternal arithmetic. Sheung's car is in the middle lane. A black Toyota Camry, 5 years old. He sold the Range Rover 2 weeks after the EFCC news broke, before someone else made that decision for him. The back seat holds 2 suitcases and a box of books. He has his music off. He is thinking. He is thinking about the USB drive, about the moment he decided to use it, about whether the decision was righteousness or just a better-priced betrayal. He has not resolved this. He suspects he never will. The honest answer is somewhere in the uncomfortable middle, and he is a man who has always been able to live with uncomfortable middles. His phone buzzes on the passenger seat. He glances. A WhatsApp message. No profile photo, no contact name. A number he does not know. Just 3 words. He reads them. His face changes. He looks up. The truck that has moved from the outer lane is 3 car lengths ahead, and then 2, and then a conference room, a laptop open on a table, 2 senior investigators reviewing the case file on Sheung Adeboye, accident report, phone records, the recovered device. On the screen, pulled from Sheung's phone, the WhatsApp message he received on the bridge, sent from a Kenyan SIM, routed through a UAE server. The account was deleted 4 minutes after the message was sent. The investigators read the 3 words. The room is quiet for a moment. The message reads,
We do not forget.
Both investigators look at each other. The case file on the table is thick. Months of testimony, transaction records, a man's 3-year complicity, and then his decision to end it. 140 million naira, 473 million recovered. A Dubai phone that rang once and went dark, and a man on a bridge who read 3 words and did not look up in time.